Okay, hey everybody. Hey Facebook, hey YouTube. Just a little quick, little something I'm gonna put together for you on the Sabbath. You know what I'm saying, and just trying to just show you a little bit of what I studied and go in depth a little bit on a few little things, and try not to make it too overburden bearing and because sometimes people can be very long-winded and things like that. I'm gonna try not to, but I'm gonna try to make sure. A lot of times people are trying to give you information, so I'm gonna talk a little bit about being holy. And a lot of people, they have this word, and they if you ask them what holy is, you'll get so many different definitions of it. So we're gonna kind of go with what the Bible and to teach you that also holiness is a requirement, being holy. And the Hebrew word is kodesh, which means to be separated for a holy purpose, something consecrated for a holy purpose. But in the Greek, we're gonna get it in the Greek here, since we're gonna be dealing with Peter or Kipha in the Hebrew. So hopefully you can see it on the screen. This is First Peter chapter 1, and I'm going to start at the 15th verse. It says, "But as he which have called you is holy, so be ye holy in all manner of conversation." So, we need to keep that in mind when we speaking and we dealing. We need to act like, we children of Yah, children of the Creator, as better said, or some people say children of God. Okay, and in all our conversation, this is First Peter 1:16 says, "Because it is written, be ye holy, for I am holy." So he's telling you right here. He's quoting the Old Testament. Well, a lot of people say the Old Testament. A lot of our New Testament people, they don't like to acknowledge the Old Testament. Okay, but that's where the laws of the Creator are. And this is what he's referring to as it is written, because they did not have the New Testament. The New Testament was being given at this time. They was actually recording the history of it at this time. The only thing they had was the Old Testament. Okay, so because Peter books was penned during the time of Christ, or some would say the Hamashiach, I like to say. So the actual Hebrew word is Kodesh. Okay. The children of Israel are the Most High's children. A lot of people say children of God, or is Kodoshim. Okay. That's how you say pretty much that. And HaKodesh is Yah, the Father. It's like saying when you're talking about the Most High, you're saying HaKodesh. You know what I'm saying? And then if you're just saying the word holy in Hebrew, it's Kodesh. Okay? Just the regular way of saying holy. And the children of Yah, once again, is Kodashim. So, with that being said, if we the Kodashim, or the children of the Most High, then we'll try to attempt to be holy to the best of our ability, and the best that we know them laws, because we were charged with the laws of the Creator, Israel, the Kodashim. We was charged back in Exodus, or Shemot, the book of Shemot, which is Hebrew for Exodus, chapter 19, verse 6. We were supposed to be a nation of priests. Okay, so that's where the charge was. And he said it, for it is written. Okay, I'm going to go to Leviticus. You can see right here it says, because it is written in verse 16. So let's go see where it's written at, where he was referring to. So we're going to go to Leviticus chapter 11. It's many places in the Bible, but I'm going to go to Leviticus chapter 11. So Leviticus chapter 11, verse 44 and 45. So I'm going to scroll down here. Here we go. Sorry about the move. Okay. It says, "For I am the Lord," as it's translated there. We see all capital letters, so it's the Most High talking. like we say, the High Kodesh. Okay, Most High. Your Elohim, Elohim is Hebrew for God. It says, ye shall therefore sanctify yourselves. See, he put the charge on us. Ye shall therefore sanctify yourselves, and ye shall be holy, for I am holy. See, this is what Peter, or Kipha in the Hebrew, was quoting in 1 Peter 1 and 16. This is what he was quoting for. It is written when he said it there. Here you go, right here. This is how you link the Bible. Okay, this is precept upon precept, line upon line. Here a little, there a little. It says, for I am the Most High, your Elohim, shall therefore ye shall therefore sanctify yourselves, and ye shall be holy, for I am holy. Neither shall ye defile yourselves with any creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth. Okay, he's referring to the dietary law here, which is still in effect, which a lot of preachers nowadays don't teach. You know what? It wouldn't be a whole lot of sickness on this earth if everybody ate like they were supposed to in a biblical way. You wouldn't have them diseases, and a lot of ailments if we are eating according to the Creator. I'm a willing testament of that. Okay, I've been here almost 50 years doing things like I was when I was in my 20s still. Strength-wise, everything. Now, I ain't gonna say I don't have some days I don't feel as bad, or some of the knee situations, but that's due to football, basketball, and a whole lot of other stuff. But at the same time, if I need to go run a couple miles, I can do that. If I need to, I pretty much do 315 on the bench press, 6 times, and if it's not the one with the bar across the chest, I can put 6 plates on there on each side. So, or 45. So, I pretty much, like I said, I'm a testament of that. So, and he's basically saying, don't defile yourself, because that's what we do if we're not eating the things the Creator told us to eat. Now, I can have a full dietary lesson to prove beyond a shadow of a doubt, New Testament, whatever you call yourself, Jew or Gentile, you know what? You're supposed to still keep the dietary law and prove it with the Bible from the New Testament on. Don't even need the Old Testament. But 45, it says, For I am the Lord that bringeth you up out of the land of Egypt to be your God, and ye shall be holy, for I am holy. So there again, it says again, anytime it's getting he said two or more times in the same verse, in the same 1 or 2 verses, he's really trying to stress the point there. So I'm gonna go to Leviticus chapter 20, and I'm gonna go to verse 26. Okay, we still dealing. He's still dealing. Now I'm gonna go up to 25 because we was just talking about that in Leviticus 11. Keep getting this reiterated. Okay, Leviticus chapter 20, verse 25. Ye shall therefore put a difference between clean beasts and unclean fowls, which is birds, and clean. And ye shall not make your souls abominable by beast or by fowl. Okay, so by cattle or by fowl, bird, chicken is good, or by any manner of living thing that creepeth on the ground, which I have separated from you as unclean. And verse 26, and ye shall be holy unto me, for I am holy. And I have severed you from other people, that ye shall be mine. So the Most High created all people. I want to first and foremost say that. But everybody wasn't going to serve him. Everybody wasn't going to be a child or a part of this Kodashim, the holy ones, as it says there in Hebrew. Okay, the children of Yah, the children of Israel, the true people of Yah, and the strangers that are going to keep the law, statutes, and commandments, what the Bible calls strangers. Okay, so everybody is not gonna acknowledge that, because a lot of times I can show you a little story real quick, because a lot of times people say, I'm gonna go to Genesis, but before I give you the answer, a lot of times people will say, you know what, when you go back and ask the story of Noah, and he say, how many of each animal did he take and put on the boat? And everybody gonna say 2. Can guarantee you, and you be wrong. You know, he put 2, like for instance, he put 2 cows, a male and a female, 2 chickens, a male and a female, and they'll say that that's right, which I'll put it to you like this. I'm gonna let the scripture say, because the Most High makes a difference between animals. So to get what he put, and if I was to make that to a lot of people, if I was a betting man, I can guarantee you that they would get that wrong, but they'll stand there the whole time and act like he put 2, and they'll be almost willing to bet if you could bet on such a thing. But let's see what how he put them on the boat here. So I think I picked the wrong one. Okay, here we go. It's in Genesis. The answer here is in Genesis. Let's see. Okay, now. Okay, now here it is. Here's the answer right here. Genesis chapter 7 verse 1. And it says, and the Most High said unto Noah, as we say in Hebrew, come thou and all thy house into the ark, for thee I have seen righteousness before me in this generation. So the Most High acknowledging him as righteousness. Okay, a righteous person, we'll put it like this. 2, and of every clean beast thou shalt take to thee by 7. So every clean beast. So when the Most High, when you go in Leviticus chapter 11, it tells you what beasts are clean, what beasts are unclean. Okay, so he's telling you to take the clean beast by 7. Okay, a pig is an unclean beast. Crawfish is an unclean beast. Okay, creeping thing in the water. You know what I'm saying? Catfish, unclean, but all fish, no. Fish with scales are considered clean. Okay, see, he makes separate between clean and unclean. And here we go. He said, thou shalt, back to 2, of every clean beast thou shalt take to thee by 7s, the male and his female. So 7s of the clean beast, not just 2, all animals 2. No, see, that would have been the wrong answer. And of the beasts that are not clean by 2. So he would have took a male and female pig. He would have took them by 7 because they're unclean. Okay, you'll notice when you go to Leviticus, the 11th chapter, and you'll see for yourself. Okay, male and female, and also of the fowls, which is bird, take to thee by the air. They take thee by the air by 7s. Talking about the clean one, turtle dove, for instance, that is a clean beast. You know, a buzzard is an unclean beast. Okay, he went on and took 2 of them. Okay, but maybe turtle doves, he would have took 7 of them. You see what I'm saying? So that's pretty much how that would have went. So back to 3, of the fowls or the birds, also of the air by 7s, the male and the female, to keep seed among the face of the earth. Okay, so there you go. That shows you right there. So real quick, he was talking about that he severed us from the other nations, because I wanna kind of go, because the Most High, he have his people, and and I'm gonna show that, and I'm gonna show that very clearly here. I'm gonna give you about 3 quick verses, and then I'm not gonna stay on here long, but I want to go back here because something was said right here in 26. And ye shall be holy unto me, for I am the Lord. I am holy, and have severed you from other people, that ye shall be mine. So he's saying this, but ye shall be mine. He's severed us from other people. Let me go to my tablet real quick because I want to find it. Matter of fact, let's go to Deuteronomy 7 and 6. Because I can show you several places that the Most High got a special people to himself. 7 and 4. Matter of fact, that's what I want. No, 7 and 6. Now, this is the Barium, in Hebrew, or Deuteronomy in Hebrew. For thou art a holy people unto It says, the Most High thy Elohim, the Lord thy God in English, the the Most High thy Elohim have chosen thee to be a special people unto himself. See, they're saying it again. Above all people that are upon the face of the earth. So these are special people, to the obedient children, in other words. You know what I'm saying? And these are the ones that are special. Sometimes, I don't, as human beings, you know what I'm saying, we have children, and sometimes I know my daughter, for instance, she can be different than my two sons, but I'm not saying I love one more than the other, because they all are obedient children. So they would be the Kodashim, basically, if I was the Most High in his position. See what I'm saying? But the unruly ones would not be a part of that, even though they were created of the Most High. They, because it's a reason why it is a Gehenna or lake of fire, and it's the next kingdom, or some people translate it as heaven to a degree. It's a difference in the two. Okay, some going to one place, some going to other. Okay, the good is going one place, the disobedient one is going to one place. But like I said, I would like to definitely give more examples, and I'm gonna just try to do it real quick. This is Deuteronomy chapter 14, verse 2. For thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God, as it says, and the Lord hath chosen thee to be a peculiar people unto himself, above all other nations of this earth. Now see, when you go into that, we're saying a peculiar people, something that's special to him. You know what I'm saying? Something that's above normal, basically. And I'm going to do a full-out study, just if the Most High willing, on this. I'm going to stop here, but I gave you 3 precepts to show you there's a difference, and show you where the disobedient children stand. Hopefully that'll be my next lesson if the Most High have me to do it. It'll be my next, the difference between the children of the Most High versus not being a child of the Most High. Because we all taught in churches, well, I'm a child of the Creator. You are a being of the Creator that was chose to have a choice to what side you was going to choose. But in reality, I'm not one of these, what I do out of my own free will, like Paul said, or Shaul in the Hebrew. He said, we lack nothing. You know what I'm saying? And he said he brought his own bread. So I don't require members to put something in the collection plate. I'm going to be nice and say this nice thing and preach to you foolishness. You know what I'm saying? Because I know it might hurt some people's feelings. You know what? I do this because I made a promise to the Creator. Because I just love him like that, and I hope that people get the truth. And anytime you're dealing with me, we can pull it up on the screen. We can get in the Hebrew or Greek. You know what I'm saying? We can get biblical verse after biblical verse. You know what I'm saying? No cut, no chase. Don't play around with the word. I tell you what to say, and that's it. Because you know what? My soul depends on that. Okay, I'm a priest of the Most High. So I got to always be ready. And I always have a word in season, not season. You know what I'm saying? And because that's just what I do. I gave my life to the Creator. I see the Sabbath day is almost out, so I'm gonna end it so I can get ready to do my absolution to the Father. Okay, got a little time left, so I want to make my request to the Father and thank Him for this holy Shabbat. So I'm gonna end that here, but I'm gonna show you that the other nations, it says spit to them. I'm gonna show you that in Isaiah. You know what I'm saying? Just spit. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing. He just hit the ground. So I know we taught a lot of religious organizations that it's just for everybody. No, if that was the case, why would he make hell? Hell is for somebody, because the people are going to be separated in the next kingdom. The good over here and the bad going to be somewhere else. So if he loved everybody, wouldn't they all be in the same place? This will show you just not even the most you have to be a scholar to understand that. So today is the Most High Sabbath day, so Shabbat Shalom, to everybody on Facebook and YouTube. So, I'm going to be doing more lessons, more in depth and stuff like that. Got the studio finally, you know what I'm saying? Still putting stuff in here, like I say, uh, later on if you want to give donation, cool. If not, I already got the studio. It's not ever been about your money. It's about you having the truth. You know what I'm saying? I ain't out here with Bentleys and things of that nature like I know some of them that do this work. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. It's, I can kill that. I got my stuff. I put it like this. I'm well off without somebody touching. Doing it for me. At the end of the day, I'm blessed with or without money or whatever. I'm blessed, but I'm saying I don't. If somebody want to do contribution to go out and do things for the people and to assist, you're more than welcome. So I'm gonna have to do all that and upload all these things later. But I want y'all to have a blessed holy day because it's almost out. So today is the Most High Sabbath day. Hopefully I get it loaded on here while it's still on Sabbath day for some of y'all. If not, this was recorded on the Sabbath day. So Shabbat Shalom to everybody. And also, we being Israel, we have a credo, Deuteronomy 6. Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one. In the ancient Hebrew, it's Shema, Yasha Allah, Yahuwah, Allah Hayanawa, Yahuwah, Akkad. Okay, we serve one Creator, one Lord. So all praise and glory go to the Father, Son, Yahusha, Hamashiach, and also I want to say Anya, Ahab, Atah, which is I love you in Hebrew, Barak Atah. We bless you, and you have a good day.